Hey guys, it's Big Andrew here, world's strongest phlebotomist, shooting a quick thoughts from the bench video for you. Actually, in my family car, my garage gym is is right. It's right there. It's closed right now. I could probably go in there and record this, but I just got home from Victory Fit here in Jonesboro. They sponsor this podcast. They sponsor my training for upcoming world strength games and stuff like that. And I thought I'd just go ahead and just film it here instead of opening up the garage and all that stuff. I want to talk to you a little bit about failure. Um, Failure is something that I'm pretty well acquainted with. I've done plenty of things and failed at plenty of things. Um, and most recently, let's talk about recent failures. I was in a deadlift session a couple weeks ago, and I can make excuses. I can. I can make, and I've got legitimate excuses. You know, I work long hours at night, um, every week, and I struggle to get enough rest. I struggle to get enough calories. I'm pushing 40, so I've got hormones and stuff like that to worry about, and I've got injuries and stuff. I can make all kinds of excuses. I'm not going to. I'm just going to tell you I could. Um, but I had a deadlift session a couple weeks ago with a weight that I've handled, and I know I can handle. And I I've done something to my left hip recently. It's kind of been aggravating and some issues here and there. And I did my squats, and I do squats and deadlifts typically on the same day, um, unless I'm prepping for a comp, then I might move some things around. And when I went for my deadlift, a weight that I should be able to get. I've gotten it before. I've gotten it recently, and I went to get it, and I could barely get it off the floor. Um, I couldn't lock it out with straps, with belt. I tried all kinds of stuff just to kind of get my head in the game, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I dropped it, and then the next week I tried another weight. I couldn't get it. My body was shutting down, and then this week I was working on some stuff, and I'm engineering my prep right now for competition. I'm about 110, 112 days, I guess, out from comp, and I struggled, and I strained something in my lower back, and it hurts. It hurts all the time. It's getting better day by day. Today's Friday. That was Tuesday. So it's getting better. I was able to go to the gym today and work out. I've been able to hit the gym every day this week. I haven't missed a workout. Um, I'm sore and I hurt, and I'm about to go get some sleep and go to work here in a few hours and work my night shift. But it's tough, to do all that and then to not be able to get the weight. But this week I was not going to let the weight beat me. I got the first set, and I was like, I got to get two more sets. I'm not going to let this beat me. And it was those two more sets that really did my back in and hurt me. Now I got them. I had to modify my workout a little bit to get them. Because at that point it was a moral victory more than anything, but I was able to get them. And that was it. I failed, and then I found a way to overcome that failure. Right now, things may look bleak. You've got failure in your past or failure in your future, or you're failing at something right now. That doesn't have to be final. Find a way around it. Find a way to beat it. Get a moral victory out of it. In full honesty, right now, my wife and I are looking at everything. I got World Strength Games coming up in May. I'm already registered. I've been invited. I've registered. I found a gym sponsor, and I'm trying to find other ways to do things. It doesn't look like it's in the cards, honestly. the travel and everything, I'll have the time off. My job is fairly generous with PTO and everything, so that's not really an issue. But the finances to get there and to take care of everything while we are there is an issue. And more than once we've talked about it, and more than once I've thought about backing out of the competition. The fact is, I don't want to back out of this competition. I really, really want to do this competition, but I have to be prepared. Like, what if I fail and I can't find a way to make it work financially? And that's a tough thing to deal with. People say you shouldn't think about the failure. Think about all the positive outcomes. Think about all the right things, the good things. And that's great. You should do those things. You should think about those things. But if you don't acknowledge the failure, I think you can do yourself just as much damage. Because sometimes the failure can be a motivating factor. And looking at everything, realizing that there's a good chance of failure in my future. And I'm not gonna lie, I want to come win this thing. The fact that I know that there's a potential failure in my future is helping me to be motivated to find a way to not fail. You have to, I think, sometimes realize that in order to achieve success. Don't visualize the failure so that you end up going into failure and you end up failing, but realize there's a potential for failure. That, I think, is the best idea. So there you go. There's a short little thought from the bench for you this week. I hope it can be an encouragement to you, and I hope that these videos are an encouragement to you. And, share it with somebody.